Every time I start creating, it feels like I have nothing beautiful and redeemable to say. I think that's what every creative person battles with when he starts creating.
Wala.
Gusto ko yung Mickey, Maqui.
Mika.
Silang tatlo yan magsasama
Miki,
sa
Maki, Mika.
hosting.
No.
Let's know.
How do I feel like? And I was
Hi, I'm BJ Lingan. I'm a writer for film and television. I really wanted to tell stories. More than being creative, I lived for stories. I was creative na lang siguro in college because I was with people who wanted to create. It's not just about the hours put into it. It's so much of you that you put into it. At a certain point, when you become a creative professional, there's so much expectation. There's so much work that is played into pleasing an audience. It can be such an environment that can make you doubt yourself, that can bring out all those insecurities. Am I good enough? Will it satisfy the people that needs to be satisfied? But when you go back to the foundation of creating for God and creating with God, it drowns out all those voices. And you begin to create with joy. You begin to create like a child again. I cannot imagine surviving as a creative professional without that core foundation or that core relationship with God. The struggle between honesty and that environment comes from honesty that is not afraid to be rejected or judged. It's easy naman to be honest, but if you feel that that honesty will make people reject you or make people not love you, that's what's painful. That creates the fear that maybe I'm not worth accepting. So you clam up and just keep the things to yourself. If you know that there's a person that whatever is inside of you, whatever, even the things that you don't admit to, is accepted and loved, then it's easy to be honest. And that's what God gives. So if you're free from that judgment, if you're free from that fear of being invalidated, the creator of the universe says that, I love you, I created you, and whatever is inside of you is beautiful and redeemable. Now you have the freedom to be honest. Healing begins because you have no choice but to confront your brokenness and your wounds. Any creative person who does not confront that will not be able to create out of truth. Truth is something that will touch people. If you see something beautiful, you can't explain why it touches you. It touches you to the depths of you that you're not aware of. The initial reaction is always from the spirit. It's always a connection to the soul. That's the initial reaction. You are forced to deal with issues that normally, on a daily basis, you don't have to. You're consciously running away from things that hurt you, or you just want to forget things that traumatized you. But creating forces you to face them. It starts ugly but ends up beautiful. Because you're left alone with all your wounds, all your brokenness, and then you say, I can't do this. And out of that fear, out of that insecurity, out of those doubts, God steps in and redeems it, and you are able to come up with something creative. Sometimes as a creative person, because you are forced to face wounds that not everyone may understand, the effect is to resent the gift, to run away from it. Not just hate the gift, but hate that you were made that way. God doesn't see you that way. God enjoys creating with you. God takes pleasure in you getting to know yourself and making you see how He sees you. it's such a beautiful, messy, complicated, but very worth it experience. Don't resent the gift. Don't resent how God created you. The broken, ugly, unacceptable, incomprehensible side of you. God saying that is workable, that is redeemable, that is made complete in Christ.